Man, oh man, oh man. What's up, everybody? Cannon Hotel back at it again with another one. On my way to work in this gray, sleeting day. It is fucking cold outside, and gotta get to the donuts. Anyway, if you're new, hit the like, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification icon. It'll let you know when I got new content coming out. Share the stream, let people know we live. You catching the replay, leave a comment, let me know how I'm doing. Question of the day is: do you think the assassin, the United Healthcare CEO assassin, was he a professional hitman? Was he a professional hitman, or was he a disgruntled policyholder? That's my question for you guys today. So, according to the New York City police, they still have not caught him, and he's still on the loose. He's still at large. The gentleman is still at large. Anyway, before we get into that, guys, if you missed the show last night, you missed a fantastic show. You missed a fantastic show. We got in our alien bag. We got in our alien bag last night. You know what I mean? This is on the heels of all these quote unquote unidentified flying objects flying around the United States airspace. You know, even saw some here in Maryland. It's really interesting. To me, I'm like, are they drones? But then I'm like, they're probably too big to be drones. I don't know. They want us to believe that they're not of this world, and I believe that they're probably DARPA. You know, but I digress. I don't know. I don't know anything, right? I don't know anything. It could be DARPA. It could be ET. Who knows? They might be leaving. Like y'all about to blow yourselves up. You're about to destroy this entire ecosystem. We gonna get the fuck up out of here. We gonna head on out. Wait for y'all to blow yourselves up and start all over again. But like I said, if you missed last night's show, it was fantastic. It was a great show, a fantastic show. So let's get to it. Let's get to it. I know this is earlier than my usual streams, but got to be to the office a little earlier than usual today. Let's get to it. So for those of you who don't know the recap, yesterday at 6:45 a.m., the CEO of United Healthcare or United Health Group, Brian Thompson, was walking from his hotel in Manhattan across the street to the Hilton to attend a board members meeting or an investors meeting. As he was walking across the street, uh, I would say a gray man, but you had a suspect, looked like a white male, come from behind a couple of cars, uh, aimed a pistol at him that was suppressed, and laid him down for good. Uh, you know, turned his lights off and walked up out of there like a goddamn pro. Um, he then ran down an alley, jumped on an e-bike, and fled into Central Park where the police lost track of him. Again, he jumped on an e-bike and fled into Central Park where the police lost track of him. They thought they was like, oh, he got an e-bike. We can find him. We can find him. What's up, reaction? Like, we can find him. They still ain't found him on his e-bike, which tells me that he jailbroke the e-bike, or he had somebody else's card or something like that. Anyway, this guy's still at large. We broke some news. I think, in my opinion, we broke some news last night on the show on what kind of gun he was toting. Right? We broke some news on what type of gun he was toting. Um, you gotta love the chat, yo. You gotta love the chat, right? I got the best chat on YouTube, I think. Period. Full stop. So shout out to No Reply, who was in the chat. He's like, yo, he wasn't jamming, right? The gun wasn't jamming. It was a hush puppy. I said, what is a hush puppy, right? I'm thinking about, Long John Silver's and shit. Give me some hush puppies. You know what I mean? Little catch up. I'm like, hush puppies, right? So I go look it up in the middle of the stream. There's a company called Hush Puppy. And what they do is they make this switch that locks the slide closed. So when you pull the trigger and you're suppressed with your pistol, there's no fucking sound. Like, it is movie quiet. And this is on a 9mm. They used a Glock 19, put the switch on it, pulled the trigger, and this shit was movie quiet. I'm like, oh shit. So then, in order to cycle another round, you gotta rack the slide. So I go back and I watch the video. I go back and watch the video. I didn't show it on the stream because you know how YouTube get. So I go back and watch the video. Like, yo, see, I thought he was catching the casings, right? I thought he was catching the casings, but then the police said they found 9mm casings um, at the crime scene, right? Which kind of destroys the narrative. A lot of these Call of Duty cosplayers out here, oh, he had a suppressed 22. That's what it was. It was suppressed 22. Well, no suppressed 22. It was a suppressed 9mm. Now we know why it didn't make any sound. Didn't make any sound because he had this thing called he had a Hush Puppy 9mm. And even if he didn't have, even if he didn't have the Hush Puppy, right? Even if he didn't have the Hush Puppy, if you put your thumb on the back of your slide, of your handgun, and you pull the trigger, right? A lot of people think that the slide is going to reciprocate and break your fucking thumb. It doesn't do that. Put your thumb on the back of the slide of your handgun, and you got to suppress and you pull the trigger. The slide won't reciprocate. The slide won't blow back, and you get a quieter noise out of your suppressor. So this is what was happening. So this guy he shot the guy one time in the back, and then he racked the next round. Shot the guy again, racked the next round, shot again. And then when he went rack the fourth round, I guess the shell casing didn't come out all the way. So he had to, you know what I mean? He had to kind of knock it out. And then he walked you down. Um, I don't think they're going to catch this dude, yo. I don't think they're going to catch yo, to be honest with you. This dude seemed like he was a pro, in my opinion. He seemed like he was a pro. Like, this ain't his first time putting somebody down. This ain't his first time. I think this dude was hired to take this guy out. I think this dude was hired to keep him quiet. There was rumors that he was getting ready to snitch on some things, or tell, or be subpoenaed to testify or some stuff, or he was under investigation. And the powers that be, the powers that really run shit, the people that he answered to, couldn't let that happen. They had to tie that loose end, so they got rid of him. That's just my opinion. The shooter is in the wing, which is very interesting to me. But I don't think we'll ever. I don't know. I don't think we'll ever know what happened. I'm gonna say this. I think there's enough money behind that shooter, and I could be wrong. I think there's enough money behind that shooter that we not gonna find out shit about that assassination. Yeah, it was a investors meeting reaction. It was an investors meeting, but yeah, I don't know if he was like the keynote speaker or what. But there was an investors meeting. I'm willing to bet there's enough money behind this shooter that we're not going to find out who the shooter is or the reason why this guy was killed. And this guy's going to go down as a cold case, in my opinion. I don't think they're going to catch him. I don't think they're going to catch him. You know, I hope they would catch him because I want to know what the fuck's up. I want to know if you shot him because, you know, one of your loved ones, you know, didn't get the treatment they needed because the healthcare wouldn't cover it. Because make no mistake, right? See, I think people don't really incorporate health insurance companies in with big pharma. To the contrary, these health insurance companies are very much a part of big pharma. Make no mistake about that. They work and collude together. So, I don't know. But then you got people online advocating for what happened. You got people online cheering, saying it needs to happen more, down with the capitalists and all this other shit. I'm like, okay. I hope each and every one of you motherfuckers get fucking talking to. Oh, somebody reach out. That's some crazy shit to say. That's some wild shit to say. You know what I mean? These keyboard warriors that wouldn't bust a grape in a free fight, and all of a sudden they want to sit here and try to act like, oh, this is the beginning of the revolution. Man, we've been descending into chaos, y'all. We've been descending into chaos. Season 3 of America is wild. So, anyway, maybe we'll find more out about what happened today or tomorrow, or we won't find out more on what happened to this CEO. All I can think is that they're using this as a distraction right now, along with the UFO shit, to hide some other shit. For example, Joe Nicholslick is looking to give preemptive pardons to certain members of Congress and the government before Donald Trump gets in office. I'm going to repeat that. Joe Nicholslick, Joe Rahim Biden, wants to give preemptive pardons. What up, Jay? Wants to give preemptive pardons to members of Congress, which include Nancy Pelosi, which include Adam Schiff, which include Chuck Schumer, and a few other characters before Trump gets in office. Now, this is what I'll tell you. Let's say Nicholson gives these pardons out. If these people accept these pardons, right, that admits that they're guilty of whatever it is that they're trying to, or that Nicholson's trying to pardon them from. I've never heard such nonsense. Oh, we're afraid of his retribution, and he's going to want to seek retribution. Is that right? Retribution from all of that persecution y'all put him through? So you're afraid of Donnie T getting his fucking lick back. You're afraid of him getting his get back for all the shit y'all put him through. Is that where we're going with it? Gotcha. But he's giving out preemptive pardons. I want to see who else is on that list. This shit is wild to me. You know what I mean? It's just this is another form of lawfare right here. It's another form of lawfare. And I think it's another form of Joe Biden covering his ass. We all know he's guilty of some shit. We all know he the big man getting 10%. You know, we all know that he pardoned his son not because he loves his son, but because he doesn't want to be found out to be very much a part of the shit that his son was doing. Right, you get a pardon. Right. Exactly. It's crazy. Preemptive pardons. What are you preemptive pardoning these people? Is it gonna be another blanket pardon of anything that they've done in the last 10 years? Is that what it's gonna be? Is that what it's going to be? Boy, it must. It must be great to be on. It must be great to be on the right team, right? All the Democrats just collude and conspire together for the most part to keep each other out of jail and keep money in each other's pockets. Now Donald Trump said that his success. I think that's a classy move. That's a class act thing to say. But like y'all heard me say, fuck him, fuck him, fuck him. Scorched earth, carpet bomb subpoenas on their ass, carpet bomb indictments on that ass. Like I said, they try to take your head off, with an assassin's bullet. They try to take your head off with an assassin's bullet. Go for their neck. Now, yesterday I was asking, right, if Trump's cabinet picks are going to make it past the Senate scrutiny, right? And I'm still wondering that. Are his picks going to make it past the Senate scrutiny? We already had Matt Gaetz, right? We already had Matt Gaetz give up, right? He withdrew his name from a cabinet nomination. What was it, Attorney General? Is that what he was supposed to be? Now, Pete Hegseth looks like he's on a chopping block. Just a week ago or 2 weeks ago, Pete Hegseth was tapped to be the nominee for, what was it, Secretary of Defense or something like that. Now all of a sudden, Pete Hegseth got fucking scandals and all this other stuff, and now they're starting to feel like he's not going to be able to stand up to the Senate scrutiny. So it looks like they want to sub him out for Ron DeSantis. Yeah, that's right. The governor of Florida, Ron DeSantis. It looks like Donnie T wants to sub Pete Hegseth out for Ron DeSantis. Now we all knew this was par for the course. Anybody that Donald Trump picked to be, a cabinet member, they were going to dig up whatever dirt that they could dig up on him to deter it. Again, show me the person and I'll show you the crime. Show me the man and I'll show you a crime. Right? Now it's supposed to be you show me a crime, I'll show you the man. But no, you show me a man, I'll show you the crime. Who knows what Pete Hegseth was up to? I don't know. I don't know what it is they got on him. But it's going to be very interesting to see if any of his cabinet picks actually become cabinet members. So you look like Trump's trying to be he look like he's trying to be punk rock with his cabinet picks, right? You know what I mean? Picking like people out of the ordinary, like Kash Patel for FBI director. You know what I mean? Tulsi Gabbard for national intelligence. You know what I mean? Being punk rock about it. People that ain't a part of the swamp, I guess you should say. People that want to see shit get done. But these swamp members can't have that shit. They can't have that shit. They can't have discovery. They can't have Kash Patel putting out the fucking JFK files and the Martin Luther King files and the Malcolm X files. They can't have Kash Patel putting out the Epstein list. They can't have Tulsi Gabbard and national intelligence seeing all the secrets and where the bodies are buried and what the United States has been doing abroad with the Charlie Indigo Africa Agency. They can't have that. So they got to keep them out of the cabinet. They got to keep them from fucking seeing the aliens in the basement. They got to keep them from seeing those aliens in the basement. But with the exception of Marco Rubio, right? Because he'll be confirmed clearly, because he's a part of the fucking. I don't know. I don't know what Trump's thinking about with Marco Rubio. I wouldn't have picked Marco Rubio for shit. But I digress. But it's, I don't know. Look at Trump trying to pick people he can trust, that he can He knows that's not beholden, that's not on the take, that's not lobbying. That's not lobbying. I'm gonna say that one more time. That's not lobbying, right? Now, when he first was in office, he wanted people to sign contracts saying that they weren't going to lobby for 5 years. Now, see, that's a problem because that's how they make their real money, right? Their little $175,000 a year job, that ain't enough. They need that lobby money. They need to get that lobby money. They need to get that paid sponsorship. So, like Donnie T picking a bunch of people that got piss and vinegar about him. Sorry, guys. I'm tired and I am under the weather. I don't know what the fuck going around. Now, I know for sure I ain't got no flu. I mean, no pneumonia, and I ain't got no flu, but you know what I mean? I got this tickle in my throat. Pause. It just caused me to cough. Maybe because I haven't been sleeping all that great, you know. But we're gonna get it back together. We're gonna get it all up and running. We're gonna get these vitamins and shit all up in my system and all this other stuff. And we're gonna get back to the money. What's up, Daisy girl? But like I said, I'm curious to see if Donald Trump's cabinet picks get appointed. Like I said, Pete Hegseth might get subbed out. Right? Matt Gaetz withdrew. Now we got Pam Bondi on the docket. Now look like Pete Hegseth might not stand up to the scrutiny. So now they talk about Ron DeSantis. I wonder who else they're gonna try to replace. Right? I haven't heard any rumblings about Kash Patel being replaced just yet. You know what I mean? But that's a possibility. But inauguration is coming, guys, and I'm all here for it. I'm taking off work that day. I'm going down. I'm going to inauguration. I'm gonna make sure I got all my equipment with me. By equipment, I mean phones and mics. And I'm gonna get me some interviews, guys. That's gonna be some good, clean grifter. Make sure I got me a fucking vest on, you know, and get down there and start just interviewing people. Just start interviewing people. Should be a fun time. What up, Rick? Season 3 comes to an end. Season 4 is gonna come in with a vengeance, boy. Season 4 is gonna come in with a vengeance. You know what I mean? I think season 4 gonna come in real spicy. I still find it odd that Joe Nippenslick is doing this pardon, especially pardoning his son, so early. Like it shouldn't be. Nobody should be surprised that he pardoned his son. It's his fucking son. Now a lot of people are upset that he should have just been honest about it. Like, yeah, what the fuck you think? It's my son. I'm not gonna let him rot in jail. Now it's just the timing for me. Like, why is he doing it now? Why wouldn't he wait until like a few days before he's out of office to go ahead and quietly slip that shit through, give his son a pardon? You know what I mean? The timing's really interesting. Now he doing preemptive pardons for people in Congress. That's how you know they doing shady shit. Nicholson got to get a preemptive blanket pardons before Donald Trump get in office. That's how you know they doing shady shit. If you ain't up to no good and you ain't being shady, why you need a pardon? Like I said, if you're not up to no good and you ain't on no shady shit, why do you need a pardon? What's up, yo? Wrong life in the building. Jesus Christ loves me, I know. Yep. For the Bible told me so. Wear my grifty suit to the inauguration. I had like an inauguration dinner. I would definitely wear the grifty suit if I got a. I don't know. I might have to take Pastor Daryl Scott up on what he's. One day, me, Kid Gravity, and Black Light Revelation was doing a stream together, and Pastor Daryl Scott jumped in, and I know he said that he He's like, we're gonna get you. We can get you guys down there. He said he was gonna get us down to Mar-a-Lago. But shit, Trump about to be in the White House. Get us to the White House. We trying to be up in the White House, chilling, hobnobbing. I'm trying to be in the White House with my ostrich. You know what I mean? I'm trying to be in the White House with my Grifties outfit. Let me wear my Grifties outfit to the White House, straight up. You know what I mean? So, but it's gonna be season 4 will be crazy. It's gonna be crazy. So, also we touched on last night. It looks like China is hacking major cell phone carriers for data. So, looks like the government is urging you to use encrypted messaging apps, which I find very interesting, considering a couple of months ago they were targeting encrypted messaging apps. Go figure. So you got the United States government targeting encrypted messaging apps. Now they're telling you to use some sort of encrypted messaging app because now your data is under attack by China. How about that? China on that bullshit. Not to mention we got Korea. Was it North Korea? What is it, North Korea? The president put martial law into effect and then withdrew it. I hope his ass is on his way out of the country because it sounds like a coup coming. It sounds like a coup's coming that way. It's like there's going to be a mutiny afoot. I'll tell you guys, there's a lot of chaos happening right now in America. There's a lot of chaos happening right now in the world. And out of chaos, they like to bring what? Order. They like to bring order out of their chaos. They cause the problem, then they create the solution to the problem that they caused. They cause the problem, then they create the solution to the problem that they caused, and that's what's happening right now. We got fires all over the world, and now they're going to act like they're coming to put them out and all this other shit. So what I'll tell you guys is what I've been telling you guys. Be prepared for anything, guys. Be prepared. Get your food, get your water, get your first aid, get yourself in the protection net. You know what I mean? Food, water, first aid, something to protect your neck. Because I don't know what's coming. We got fucking fake aliens. I don't even know if they fake. We got fucking unidentified flying objects. You know what I mean? Unidentified flying objects just in the sky, just hanging out, fucking doing formations and dances and shit in the sky. Who would have thought that shit, yo? If somebody came to you in I don't know, let's just say 2010. If somebody came to you in 2010 and was like, hey, yo, in 2024, right, Donald Trump would be running for his second term as the president of the United States. They would try to assassinate him. UFOs would show their fucking face. Right? Would you believe it? Would you have believed it? You know what I mean? Would you have believed it? Because I wouldn't have. Like, what? Donald Trump, what? The president? Yeah, all right. Oh, come on, guys. What the hell are y'all doing? I tell you guys. It's hard to find good help these days. Waiting for the security to find people's names so they can get in the building. I just need to get here so I can make sure that this shit. I mean, I set everything up for this event yesterday, but you want to double check. Now I got people here. Now I can actually double check their PowerPoints, make sure their PowerPoints play, all that other good stuff. But this is a terrible time to start training somebody. What up, Jason? I was just shooting the breeze a little bit, talking about that CEO shooter, the CEO assassin. Like I said, I don't think they're gonna catch yo. I don't think they're gonna catch the assassin, yo. This nigga, I don't know if he can read. What the fuck are you doing, yo? I ain't gonna say he can't read. You gotta be kidding me, my nigga. Tell her to pull over. Tell her to pull over, yo. Hey, Miss Penny. You're welcome. Yeah. Okay. You're welcome. That nigga is holding up everybody. Like, yo, tell Shorty to pull off to the side if you can't find out where she's supposed to be. Oh my goodness gracious. Sometimes I swear, yo, common sense ain't that common sometimes with people, yo. Now I see why certain people get certain jobs. And then even those certain low skilled jobs are too fucking high skilled for them. I tell you, like certain shit, I mean, like certain shit is common sense, yo. If you see you got a line of people that's trying to get in and people got badges and shit, you tell the person that's having an issue getting in, hey, pull over right here for a second. Like Jesus, Mary and Joseph. It's like when you go to like a fast food restaurant and they sit there and they sitting in the back, fucking frying fries, watching the fries fry and watching the burgers fucking cook. I'm like, yo, you got a fucking line of people at the cash register. I'm on multitask, motherfucker, multitask. Like, I think multitask has gone the way of the dodo. I don't think people know how to multitask no more, yo. Or they just lazy. I don't know. Man, listen, don't get me started. Like something as simple as just guarding a gate. If the motherfucker ain't on the list, they can't come in. If they got to call somebody, you tell them to pull over and have them call somebody. Like the dude still got the car. He still got the person in the middle of the fucking driveway trying to figure out where they supposed to be. Shit is ridiculous, yo. I swear. I don't know. Maybe I'm just getting old and I'm getting, old and ornery at at the stage of my life where I just ain't got time for nonsense. I know certain people mean well. You know what I mean? I know certain people mean well and they don't want to. They don't mean no harm. But it's like, yo, get your shit together, my nigga. Get your shit together. Like this job takes no thinking and no effort, and you're making it hard. You're making it hard. You ever seen somebody that took a job that like is really not that hard, and they make it the hardest shit in the world? Like it really don't be that fucking deep, and they make this shit like it's a goddamn like they building rockets. Oh my gosh, I can't stand it. And it be my own people, yo. It be my own people, and I just shake my head. I'm like, yo, you are terrible at critical thinking. You are terrible at critical thinking. I'm telling you guys, it's all this fucking social media and Farmville and fucking Candy Crush and fucking Pokemon Go. They're fucking up their brains. I'm telling you guys. I blame BET. I blame BET. Anyway, let me get in here and make sure everything's running like it's supposed to run. I'll touch base with y'all if any news pops. Again, if you're new, hit the like, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification icon. It'll let you know when I got new content coming out. Share the stream, guys. Also, leave a comment. Let me know what y'all think about this United Healthcare CEO. You know what I mean? Let me know what y'all think about that, y'all. Go back and watch the stream from last night. It was a fantastic stream, I'm telling you. You know, I'm gonna tell you, some of my best streams is when crazy shit happened and we spitballing on the fly on what it could be. That's some of my best streams, right? If you go back to the Butler, PA, where they tried to assassinate Trump, go watch them streams, yo. We was breaking shit before the news was breaking it. We was figuring that shit out before the news was figuring that shit out. Last night we found out what gun the guy used. Right? We found it out. Shout out to No Reply. I love my chat, yo. I got the best chat on YouTube. You know what I mean? Shout out to No Reply. You know what I mean? Like I'm thinking the guy was catching the rounds and the shit jammed. Nah, no reply. Yo, this is what he did. This is what he had. And we went, we looked at it, like yo, that's, and then we went back and analyzed the video. Like that's what happened. That's what happened. Raptor said 100% ahead. You already know. Basically making simple tasks complex. If I, yeah, exactly, yo, exactly, Jason. That shit is crazy to me. But like, yeah, go back and watch the video, yo. We like my best streams is when we spitballing what could be possibly be the issue. Just like with me and HJ, right? During the Cove base and people when they were dying suddenly, right? You know what I mean? And and we were sitting there spitballing about the fibrous clots that they were calling them. And I said, yo, this shit look like parasite. This look like a synthetic parasite. And HJ was like the symbiote shit from Spider-Man. I'm like, yep. Like we spitball that shit, and then what start happening? What they start saying? Oh, this is some kind of. It seems to be some kind of synthetic parasite. You know what I mean? Hoteps is always ahead of the game, guys. If you want to be ahead of the news cycle, if you want to be ahead of the curve, if you want to, hear some good, clean conspiracy theories that actually come out to be facts, you need to tune in to us. Just saying that. You need to tune in to us. You need to tune in to me, Hotep Jesus, Uncle Hotep. We're going to tell you how it is and what it is. All right? Anyway. Until next time, it's Cannon Hotep saying be blessed, stay strapped, don't miss, and don't worry about tomorrow, guys. Tomorrow got enough problems of its own. Worry about today. I'll let y'all.